Okay, so today's mission is to bale some hay, and we're going to get right at that. It is a little bit of an urgent mission, as baling hay has a lot to do with humidity. All the humidity comes in the morning time, really, to do this, especially in the winter and this time of the year. For right now, it is the morning to do it, and it's going to be dipped down to below 25% here, humidity by 11 a.m. So it is important for us to get up there and get going, and we're going to have to jump the tractor. All right, the first mission is to get the tractor started. I think it's going to need jumped. We can go check it out. Here's our field. You can see I got quite a lot of bales out there. There's little dots. Roger's been coming out and picking them up and bringing them back over to the barn there and using them to feed the cattle. Well, we'd like to get a couple more. Oh, there's some sort of power in here. That's nice. All right, here goes nothing. Let's see if it goes on. No, not a chance. Okay. Let's jump this sucker. Alright, well, that's getting going. We're going to go check on our twine here. Okay, there's a start here, end here. And you pretty much take the start here, when the end here part. And just double knot them together. And then you can see it just feeds through up there, comes out through here, goes down, up into the machine where it can wrap it. Let's see if we can get this tractor turned over. If we can just get a little bit more juice, then we know we're on to something. But if this is, then it's dead. And Sam's here, so he's got the dual battery thing going on his truck. Maybe he can jump it. All right, let's see. Here we go. That was dead. All right, now Sam's gonna give it a try. See if his truck is more successful. All right, here we go. Hopefully this time's better. Now we're up and rolling. Let's go. All right, now we're moving along here. Gonna head out to these rows and do a little bit of baling. Here we got some controls, and we gotta make sure that our rake is lowered. And we're gonna slap on this PTO. Pull it up to about 1,000 RPMs. You can see the belts and everything moving back there. And I got a computer right here that tells me, hey, as I pick up the hay, move left or right to make the bale even. You can see it picking up. Hey, I'm doing my best to grab and show you here. So, unfortunately, it's too gosh darn dry out here. This isn't making hay, so I think we're done. So that was a little bit of a disappointing mission, a little bit underwhelming there. The hay was just too dry to bale. It kind of just flakes and falls apart when it's like that. A little bit disappointing because we put all that effort into getting the tractor started and didn't accomplish anything. And unfortunately, in ranching and farming, it's not the effort that counts. It's getting things done that counts. All right, gonna help Sam out with the Hummer, I think. see what he's up to. He's underneath there, doing something. So here's what we're trying to fix is this hopper weighs enough that it's actually starting to kind of chip away. And
this is just aluminum bed, so it doesn't have much strength to it. You can see where it's got issues.
Starting to put holes in an aluminum bed.
We need to go from the frame up to this and support it. Maybe
down in there. Cut off that bolt there.
done that the other way, done the front first.
So that whole process was to move this back a little bit. Now we can go in there and do some welding and get some support in there, and then hopefully drop this all back into place. Part of our mission is we're gonna have to take out a diesel fuel tank here. We got a pump. It's a lot better than trying to siphon that stuff out. I mean, it's actually working. As you can see, here's the fuel tank that we're trying to remove underneath the Hummer, and once we remove that, Sam can get the welding and put it in some of these supports. Sam underneath there just loosening some bolts. Got the jack underneath that fuel tank. Let's go. Sam, you're going to have to start letting me weld a little bit so I can learn. Well, we got starting to get this cross piece in there. As you can see, we're cutting a little bit of a hole right here, and that's where that cross brace then could drop down in there. And yeah, it's maybe not the prettiest thing in the world, but we're getting the job done. Sam's underneath the truck. So now, I could show you what we accomplished with our Southern engineering here. Is you can see down there, that bar is now in place, and it's on the frame of the vehicle. We're about to weld it in, and then we can put this hopper back on top of that.
A little bit more. There we go.
It's got to drop down off that.
That needs to go that way.